Bring in the host of the Kate Delaney Show on NBC Sports Radio. She joins us from Dallas, Texas. Kate, so hosts Russia playing Saudi Arabia in opening game right now. What is your take on expectations here, considering both countries are low ranked?
Yeah, I mean, great question, Asieh. Thank you so much for asking me that. The expectations are low, so that means whoever wins is pretty excited, but really Russia has the heat on them. There's no question about that. And it was such a big deal, first of all, to even be able to host it. So now the whole idea is, hey, we got to close the deal, especially out of the gate.
So what are the teams you'll be watching this year? And I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you to make a few predictions for us.
Oh, I love that. You know, I cracked my crystal ball last year, but I'm going to say that I like Brazil. I like Brazil a lot. The way that they run and gun and the fact that they have the legacy, and we've seen them close the deal before. And, of course, Germany. How can you go against that team as well? One team I will not be rooting for because they're not even there, which is so crazy, is the United States. And I think that's the real poke in the chest for fans of USA soccer.
A lot of games being played in Russia, 64 altogether, 12 stadiums across 11 host cities. In terms of organization, in terms of logistics, what are you hearing? Is everything going smoothly?
Supposedly leading up to this, the whole idea is we cannot afford to be on this big world stage and look like we don't have our act together. And they really scrambled at the ninth hour to get it together. And the facilities are a lot better than we saw, not to take a knock on Brazil, but we saw how dilapidated some of the facilities were around the country when they hosted the World Cup. But supposedly this time around, at least from the Russian point of view, they were able to get it together just in the nick of time.
Talk to us about all the drama with the Spanish team. The coach fired just days before the tournaments are about to get underway, and, really causing a lot of turmoil with this team.
Yeah, Julian Lopetegui, the thing that happened with him is he made the cardinal sin of not telling them that he was talking to Real Madrid, which is the premier, of course, soccer league team in Spain. And because he did that, they felt like he wasn't paying attention, having his eye on the ball, so to speak, to the Spanish team, and that everything was about World Cup, and he should have been focused there because Spain, of course, has a very good chance as well to possibly win this.
Kate, finally, big decision from FIFA on Wednesday. The first time the World Cup will be hosted by 3 nations in North America: United States, Canada, Mexico. How significant is this? And did Morocco, the only rival here, ever have a shot at this?
They had no shot whatsoever. There's no way that the United States, Mexico, and Canada, with that bid, they were not going to be able to get it because of the impact economically and the way they would be able to roll out the World Cup in 2026. And the fact is that you had the infrastructure there in the United States. You don't even have to mess with any of the stadiums. And really the same thing in Canada and Mexico. And the bulk of the matches will be played across the United States. So because of that, there was no way Morocco had a shot. I mean, it was an avalanche vote. And the 3 countries coming together for the first time, that kind of a bid, they just nailed it.
Kate Delaney, thank you so much.